Next one is Austin. Hey guys, from your experience, which is better, having a free automated opt-in for getting a free SEO audit to capture emails as lead gen for SEO agencies or doing small paid audits and then lead towards full managed SEO services? I don't want to come across too cheap or unprofessional, but at the same time, keen to try something to boost lead gen. That's a good question. I've not done paid audits for agency clients. I've done it for white label stuff a lot, but not for agency clients. I've done free audits for that. And a lot of the times, even just doing, David Sprague has a lot of tools that are good for that. Because you can drive traffic via cold email, YouTube ads, display ads. So Google Display Network ads, stuff that is inexpensive to run ads for, that you can drive people to nice looking land, your chosen prospect, which I hope is in a specific industry, because Me Too agencies, generalist agencies aren't really good at anything. Me Too agency, right? Specialize, because then you can develop all of your marketing, messaging, all of your creatives and everything around one industry. And you can test and test and test and dial in what converts, right? And so here's an example of what I mean. David Sprague has a bunch of tools that do stuff similar to this. There's one that's called rep videos or reputation videos. I call them review commercials. And here's an example. I've got on my agency or my directory domain as a subdomain, video.treecarehq.com. I can drive traffic to this, right? Through cold email, through the directory, through ads, etc., through YouTube ads, through Google Display Network ads. I can drive traffic to this to tell people to just claim their free video, right? Claim their free review commercial. And this is a lead gen. That's all it is. It's just to capture their information, and it goes through the system, and it basically automatically creates this review commercial that looks nice and et cetera. That's one of them. Another one is, I think, that I have is called, Score. This is called Local Analyzer. Again, another David Sprague product. Score, I think it is. S-K-O-R-E, or maybe it's Scan. It might be Scan. No, that's it. Score.treecarehq.com. You see, it looks the same, but this is basically Local Analyzer is an audit tool. It's David Sprague's. I mean, you don't have to use David Sprague's. I'm just giving you examples. These are all templates that all you do is add your image, your logo, a couple of contact details. You can change this stuff around if you want, like I did, but you've got these different options that you can drive traffic to, again, it's free to capture the lead. And then throughout the process, when you deliver the report, then that, now you've got their contact information, and you can follow up with them via cold email, phone, however you want, to pitch them on other services. Does that make sense? Build a directory, right? That's what, again, I can't stress enough how successful that has been, to build a directory in a particular industry. And then you use cold outreach to just confirm the information for the prospects that you've automatically added to the directory. So that's the pitch. That's the approach. That is how you initiate a conversation with your ideal prospect. Create an industry specific directory, scrape all the leads in that industry in a particular state. You can do it nationwide. Import them in your directory, and then do cold outbound email campaigns to those contractors or companies in your directory, asking to confirm their contact information for their free listing on your directory site. You're not approaching them as a marketing person or as an SEO or as anything else other than a support technician with the directory. All you're trying to do is confirm their information so that they have accurate contact information for their listing, their free listing on your directory, right? And so once they reply, now you've got direct communication with either the owner or an executive or somebody at the company, right? So that automatically, and I teach all of this in the mastermind, I have full standard operating procedures for this, but that automatically, when they reply, goes into a sales pipeline. And now you have nurture sequences that email them every 2 or 3 days or whatever it is that you want, where you can send them offers like this, right? Like, hey, thanks for confirming your information. By the way, right now we currently have an audit where you can check to see what your online visibility score is. Go check it out. It's free, right? Whatever. I just pulled that out of the air. But what I'm saying is you can send things like score treecarehq.com or video.treecarehq.com. You can put that in a nurture sequence where you just, but you already got the lead, right? But here's the thing, these types of processes, like the video, for example, getting a, pitching a free video, stupid easy, super easy to build or create that video with Rep Videos. And so that's, it's like little to no work, especially when you develop a process so that a VA manages the leads, processes the leads for you. You don't even have to do it. It just gets done. Next thing you know, they get a video, and then you follow up with them. Like, hey, by the way, you've got this really nice looking video now. What would you like to do to promote it so that you get eyeballs to it? That's how we can help. Here's how we can do that for you, right? You pitch them on your services that augment what these kind of free lead magnets are, right? It helps to get better results for whatever the lead magnet was. So there's just a number of things that you can do, man. Anyway, hopefully that's clear. I haven't done paid audits for agency clients. I do for white label clients all the time because my audits are very thorough and I have to get paid for it because of the amount of time that goes into it. So, and I'm not charging enough. I just looked at one of our members who's also launched recently some white label services, and their audit is $100 more than mine. and I do the audits. I'm not charging enough. I know I'm not, but I want them to be affordable because, I want to make them more accessible to others. Anyway, paid audits do work, by the way, especially if you can really showcase your expertise, and then you obviously promote your own solutions throughout the audit. And that's why, again, paid audits are good if they're super thorough, which mine are, which is why I have to charge for it. But at the same time, it ends up directing people to purchase your products or services. So if you think that's part of the reason why I know I'm not charging enough for my audit, but at the same time, the vast majority of the audits that I deliver lead to more business, right? So in my opinion, it's kind of a trade-off, right? Pay me now or pay me later. Does that make sense? That's essentially what that does.